Alright guys, so this is my new design. I originally had that science bay because I thought it was cool, and because I want to be able to send back science or whatever, but I don't think it's really necessarily worth it, especially with 2 crew, and I wanted to have this decoupler here so that this thing is the only coming back. So my crew to the Mun will actually just be one person, Bob, and then I have this thing to actually do the landing, and then I have these guys to get me up into space, hopefully. And we will see how this works. Let me go ahead and lower this down. I feel like that's probably a better thing to do. So let me just click on this and bring it down so it's a little bit closer to the ground when I actually do the takeoff. That might be better. And I believe I have all the staging correct. So we'll go ahead, and this is Munlander 6. Make sure that we have Bob. And we'll go ahead and save it and go to launch. Alright, go ahead and throttle up. 3, 2, 1, go! SAS on. So yeah, this is much more stable than the last thing I was just doing. So we'll go ahead and just let this continue as is. Once I get to 10,000, I'll do my gravity turn. And I'll meet you guys either in orbit or when something bad happens. 10 seconds to burn. It's going to be a 1minute and 22-second burn. And this will get us set up with an orbit. And once that's done, I'm going to quickly try to plan another maneuver. I went too long. That's right. It'll be okay. Once this is done, I'm going to plan another maneuver to land, or to make an encounter with the Mun. Probably at the periapsis, or apoapsis, periapsis, at the apoapsis, which is coming up. You know, around the on the other side of of Kerbin. So hopefully we have enough fuel for this. I think maybe I got rid of the other engine, or the science pod, but I added another fuel tank, so it might be more expensive of a burn to get around. Hopefully it's not too much. But I have a feeling that these tanks might run out before I finish with this burn. We will see. Almost ready. Got ready with the X key. So we just hit an orbit. And I'm going to kill it. Because we're... Alright, so what do we have? So we have... Alright, so it is a good orbit. So let's go ahead and plan a encounter with the Mun. So we'll set the Mun as the target. And I think let's try here. That'll be 8 minutes. So it isn't quite what I expected to have happen. That's interesting. Okay, no, cancel that. How do I cancel it from here? Oh, if I right click on it. Neat. Okay, so let me actually just try and add it here. Oh, other way. Nope. Okay, let me cancel that guy. Let's add it maybe here. Oops, that's not what I want. I will fiddle with getting a maneuver set up, and then I'll come back to you guys. Alright, so this is the maneuver I'm going to go with. It'll have a decent, so when it's here, the orange dot that's there is there, and then when it's here, it'll be over there. So I think that'll give me enough time when I'm over there to tweak it to actually get an encounter. We'll have to probably adjust a little bit because these ends will run out probably before the burn is done, although it is only a 34-second burn. But I'll go ahead and get into place, and then come back to you guys when it is time to launch. 10 seconds to burn. And this will be for our mun encounter. 5 seconds. I noticed that Scoti throttled up earlier, so I'm going to throttle up even earlier than my usual 1 second. Throttle up early. And these engines are about to run out soon, so we'll see if we have to switch engines and how that'll affect the burn. Alright, we're going to switch engines. And then go. Oh my goodness. Explosion. I wonder what just happened. Oh, this is much more responsive now. Alright, I just want to use the X key to kill the engines when that happens. I lost something. We'll inspect it after this burn. Alright, our node is going away, so let's go ahead and see what we have. Let's inspect... Well, let's see what we have first. Alright, so we have... We didn't quite get there. We'll have to add another maneuver. We lost something. We still have the ladder. I think we still have everything. We have all 4 legs. Looks like we have all those engines. So I'm not sure what we lost. But I think we're doing okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and adjust. I think we'll add an adjustment here, possibly. Nope, a little more. We probably need to increase our... Alright, so that is, yeah, that's about what we had before. So I need to do another 8-second burn in an hour and some. So I'll go ahead and position myself and get ready with you guys before the burn. 10 seconds to burn. This is to fix our mun encounter. 5 seconds. And we'll go ahead and throttle up now. It's a very quick burn. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and kill it. Alright, let's take a look. Let's get rid of, oh, I don't have it. I already got rid of it. I think the wind just made a door slam. Alright, so we're close to getting the encounter. So let's go ahead and actually speed up time, get a little closer. We can fine tune it once we get a little closer. And then also I still have this guy orbiting around, but I'm going to I'm just gonna leave him there because that guy won't really have enough energy to or enough fuel to make it. So if I'm not mistaken, this guy, I think it'll slow down quite a bit through here, and the encounter is right over there. So let's I guess let's add another maneuver. I keep on messing it up slightly. Although, what is this saying? This is saying I'm not doing anything and I'm going to encounter it. So actually, I think my encounter might be okay. I guess. Because this isn't doing anything and it says there's an encounter. But for some reason, it doesn't actually show on here. So let's assume that I'm actually going to encounter. We'll speed up time. And then we'll work our way in there. And we'll see if we do hit an encounter, and then we can work on orbiting. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I wonder why it didn't show up right then. So let's go ahead and... I think I actually want to slow down, possibly, to catch up with it sooner. So, because right there, it's when I get here, it's already all back there. So I think what I want to do is I want to slow down the ship, and so I want to aim for this. I think it's the descending node, as I believe what it's called. It has the little X in it. So we want to slow down our guy so that we will have a better encounter. So what we'll do is I'll throttle up a little bit, and let's see if that's actually, yep, it is. So it's bringing this encounter closer together. Make sure I'm still aiming for the right thing. Good. Because we want the encounter to happen, you know, way closer. And this isn't using up too much fuel, I hope. So then something just happened. I think let's see. Alright. Getting a little closer. So we kind of want our guy to slow down and then end up encountering. which I think actually it might almost be at a. I'm ready with the X key to kill the engines, but I think let me kill it now. Let me see what. So I still have a bunch of fuel. I mean, the orbit's kind of wonky, but all right. So actually, we're a little bit high of the orbit. That's interesting. So what we need to do is here, you want to add a maneuver that will end up shrinking the orbit to stay... Let me mess around with this and I'll come back to you guys in a second. Alright, this burn coming up is 2 seconds. This is to hopefully adjust my approach so I have a better mun encounter. I would pop into the map real quick, but I don't want to miss it. So in 30 seconds-ish, 33 seconds, it'll be a very quick burn. So I need to get ready with the shift and the X, which is hard to do when I've heard that you're supposed to throttle it beforehand. So I don't know how early to throttle up, and since it's only a 2-second burn, it's kind of hard to really do this correct. But we'll see. We'll do our best. We have 12 seconds. And coming up, I guess at 1 second I'll burn. I won't do as early as I saw Scoti do recently. So we'll do a burn right now. We'll kill it. Okay, so what do we have? Let's get rid of this thing. So now we have a mun encounter. So it's actually still over there. And then when we escape it, it's going to be way over here. Or it's going to be way over there. So what does this stop? What does this mean? Let's go ahead and add a maneuver. We want to orbit the mun. Do I set as target? Let's play around with this. I thought that it was a little bit better of an orbit, but I guess I was a little bit wrong. I think maybe if I just slow down a bunch, maybe that'll help. Let's see. Let's get rid of this. So it's still way over there once I encounter this. So as I'm going around here, where will it be? Shoot, I don't want to waste a bunch of fuel, but so I guess I need to slow down my approach. I don't know what this is. Let me get rid of this. Oh, it's over here. I want to slow down. I'm not really sure what this is telling me, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and slow down and see if I can make this a little bit better. I'm actually going really slow right now. So I guess slowing down might not be the best idea because I'm not sure what would happen. So maybe... Yeah. So I guess... I'm not sure what the orange dot is telling me. But I think if I had a maneuver here, I'm not sure where the... Well, I'm going really slow. So what I'll do is I'll speed up time, because it's going to be an hour before it gets there. So I want to get a little bit closer to get an idea of what's going on. So I will warp up time and then get to the encounter. I mean, I guess I could try to go slightly slower than I am going right now. Just do like a 1 second burn or something. And then see if I can slow down even more. Although I might be going already too slow for... So let's try it. So a little bit of a burn. I guess, yeah, we can just do a small burn. So let's see, what does that do? So I think that tightened our orbit possibly. I guess let's do our encounter here, and then that'll tell us, I think, what our orbit looks like, maybe. So we'll go ahead and speed up time. Once we hit the orbit, once we actually hit that encounter, then I will slow down time, and we can see if we can mess around with what's going on. So there we go. So there's our encounter. So this is our new path. So our new path is actually intersecting with the mun. Interesting. Okay, so let's So previously when I've done this, I've always tried to set up an orbit. So let's see if we can make an orbit happen. Add a maneuver. That's not, I mean, that's not too bad. That's sort of what I want. I don't know where the mun will be at the time. What I want is a big sharp V to land. I don't know if that's going to be a dark area or not, but I guess that's sort of the least of my concerns right now. So let's see what that does. So it's going to be a 22-second or 21-second burn in 12 minutes, and then we'll see what that's like. Oh, I'm suddenly going a lot faster than I was before. Interesting. So yeah, so both the maneuver matches up with the descending node, so that's actually going to be slowing me down, and then hopefully that'll get me into a landing pattern. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll speed up time, and then once it gets down to 1 minute, I'll drop it down a little slower, and then 30 seconds I'll drop it down again. That seems to be a good route. 10 minutes. And 9 minutes, 8 minutes. Guess I could have gone a little bit faster in the beginning, but now it's too late for that. 7 minutes. And just so I don't miss it, I'm going to go a little bit slower. So I'll meet you guys right before I launch. Or before I burn.